What's up? It's your boy Heaven Hollywood back on the IE Network. This is the Heaven Hollywood Report, and let's get to it. Well, I hate saying I told you so. Now, let me stop. I love saying I told you so because, I told you so. Now, Doja Cat once again is trending because once again, as usual, doesn't it seem like Doja Cat breaks a record every single week? This is really starting to look like how it did with Cardi B. When they were like, oh, Cardi B is the first female rapper to... this is what it seems like now with Doja Cat now every single week. It seems like people are making up records for her to break. But then when you check them out, you're like, okay, that's legit, but who really mentions that? But Doja Cat is breaking records. And as you can see now, what I did report to you, I think it was last week, about Need to Know, that it was going to eventually pass Nicki Minaj on the charts for the longest charting record, top 20 rap rec for a rap female, something like that. You'll see the tweets down there. And it's Doja Cat. Then there's a couple of other records. And it's like, the thing that boggles my mind is these are records that someone who just really got in the game, and I know people say, oh, Doja Cat's been around forever, but she have not been popping forever. It's not like Nicki Minaj, who's been popping since 2010. Doja Cat's been around a few years, but she just now started popping. Around 2020 is when she really started blowing up. So miss me with that. These are records that should not be broken by somebody who just really popped off 2 years ago. And like I said, I'm going to read it off for y'all because you guys were the ones dragging me saying she's a rapper, she's a rapper, she's a rapper. I always maintained from day one, I don't think she's a rapper. So, to me, these records she's not breaking rap records. But, since you guys want her to be a rapper so bad, she is now breaking, she is just absolutely tremoring these records for these female rappers. And because, to me, she gets pop push, and she basically has pop songs. If she's going to be in the, if she's going to be in the rappers category, she's going to smash these records. When it's all said and done, if she stays in the game 5 years, she's going to smash all of these female rap records that it took years and years and years to get. And then because y'all want her to be a rapper so bad, look at how these people, look at some of these fans now. They were not talking like this a year ago. Doja Cat, the queen of rap. Doja Cat is now the queen. And Nicki Minaj is the princess. And there's a lot of them. Before, you never saw that. So they are now going to convince the people, like Doja Cat's manager, and you watch Doja Cat's manager, who said initially he did not want her to be considered a rapper, watch him come out and make some sort of statement, congratulations, being the first female rapper. It's coming. And when it comes, remember I told you. Speaking of Doja Cat, her manager, the woman that's a part of her management team, posted something that I believe, of course, everyone who just hates to admit when I'm right, is going to say, no, she was talking about Queen Elizabeth. No, she was talking about Amanda Bynes. She wasn't talking about Nicki. You watch what I tell you. She tweeted, weird ass B. right? Or weird ass chick or something like that. And this was after Nicki posted the article and scratched out the female rappers' names, and Doja Cat was one of those names. Then all of a sudden, this chick who no one ever hears from decides to post weird ass chick or whatever she posted. Now you're gonna tell me that close to Nicki scratching the names out, you're gonna tell me that that wasn't done to throw shade at Nicki Minaj? Of course it was. But of course y'all will say I'm reaching. Until it gets revealed and then you're heaven, you're the GOAT. Yeah, okay. Moving on to Latto. Now, a lot of people are starting to speculate that Latto, me personally, I don't believe she did. A lot of people are starting to speculate that Latto said that about a person, about the male rapper trying to press her for some sex, for a track, but she didn't do it. She stood on her 2 feet and wouldn't do it. But then she said she can't mention who the person was. And of course, everyone started speculating it was Kodak Black. Kodak came out and said it wasn't him. I, for one, don't believe Kodak Black. But a lot of people starting to say Latto was capping for promo. Just to have everyone go look to the album just to find out, who it could be. Which would not be a bad strategy. These days, female rap is all about gimmicks, female rap rollouts are all about gimmicks, strategy, PR stunts. Boy, how rollouts has changed. A lot of people are now starting to speculate because when they went to the album, it was Lil Durk, Lil Wayne, Childish Gambino, and Kodak Black. Kodak Black came out and said it was not him. A lot of people believe him too. And they're starting to think that maybe Latto was just capping for the album. And again, I'll say, that's smart. I personally think it was Kodak Black. Because Kodak has made it known that he gets down like that. Now we're going to talk about the biggest boy band in music history. Question mark. BTS. Are they the greatest boy band in history? They were just crowned pretty much the biggest group in the world by iHeartRadio. They're probably going to clean up at the Grammys. They own every single song on the chart by them or, by one of their lead singers or by them as a group. And I'm telling you, do you think BTS is the greatest group ever? We have to start talking about them being the greatest group ever. And finally, in news that we all hope is true, I'm hearing that there is a Seeing Green Part 2. A Seeing Green Part 2 with Nicki Minaj, Lil Wayne, and Drizzy Drake. And funny as it seems, I love Drake's verse, but a lot of people, when they did the review, they were like, oh, Drake's verse was a little too short. Seemed like he was taking it easy on Wayne and Nicki. I don't think he was taking it easy. I just think that Wayne and Nicki came really, really hard. And like I said, Drake's lines were slick, but I think they were a little bit too short. So I'm hearing they're about to run it back. A Seeing Green Part 2. Now, I heard it's already done. They already have it. And man, that would be amazing. Now, I'm not saying that it's going to be called Seeing Green Part 2, but it's kind of like, from what I heard, the sound of it is like, it's just like Seeing Green continuing. That would be great to get, the triangle, the triangle offense back in effect. The GOAT, the king and the queen. I definitely here for that. Let me know in your comments what you think about everything we discussed. Is BTS the greatest the greatest boy band of all time? Is Doja Cat now the queen of rap? Do you think Latto's capping, or do you think it's Kodak Black, or do you think it's somebody else? Let me know. All right, let me know in the comments what y'all think. It's your boy Heaven Hollywood for the IE Network.